Listen closely. Chosen ones, because what you're about to hear is no accident. This is the moment you were always destined for. Every piece of your life, every trial, every challenge, and every moment of silence has been leading you here. God's perfect plan has been unfolding behind the scenes long before you even realized it. The twists and turns you faced were not random. They were divine preparations for something much bigger. Now the time has come. You are on the edge of witnessing something monumental, something that will change the trajectory of your life forever. The weight of this moment cannot be overstated. You've been chosen for such a time as this, and what is about to happen will not only shake you, but will reverberate through the very fabric of your destiny. This is not just a coincidence. This is the fulfillment of a divine plan that has been set in motion long before you were born. If you're feeling the weight of this moment, that is not a mistake. God's timing is always perfect. Every step you've taken, every struggle you've faced, and even the moments when you felt like nothing was happening, has been part of His plan to prepare you for this very moment. If you've ever doubted that God sees you, that He's been guiding you, this is the confirmation you've been waiting for. You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. Everything has been leading to this one pivotal moment, and what's coming next will be far beyond your wildest expectations. You may have felt that your journey has been one of uncertainty, a series of unanswered questions, or even moments where you questioned your worth. Perhaps you've looked around and seen others advance while you seem to be stuck in place, as though nothing was ever happening for you. But hear this now, the seemingly random twists and turns of your life were never random at all. They were part of God's divine orchestration. The trials you faced, the loneliness, the waiting, every single thing has been shaping you into who you need to be for what is coming. Every struggle has been sharpening your spirit, your resolve, and your faith, and now you are about to step into a season of transformation. What's coming next isn't just a shift, it is a divine revelation. This isn't just a video, it's a moment of awakening. What God is preparing for you is something so monumental that it will change your life forever. You're on the brink of experiencing something that will redefine your purpose. This moment has been coming, and you are ready for it. There are things that have been held back until now, things that were meant to come into your life at the right time, and that time is here. You might wonder how you'll know when it's happening. It will be unmistakable. The signs will be there, but more than that, you will feel it deep within you. This is God's timing unfolding in real time, and He has been preparing you in ways you might not have even realized. This is not about coincidence, but about divine destiny. And God, in His infinite wisdom, is calling you now to step into your purpose with full confidence and trust. What you are about to experience is not just a momentary blessing. It is the beginning of something that will change the course of your life. God is not just giving you what you've asked for. He is giving you something far greater, something that aligns with His perfect will for your life. As you watch this, know that you are not alone. You are being empowered, equipped, and prepared for something far bigger than what you've imagined. Your spiritual journey is about to reach new heights, and the shift you've been waiting for is upon you. God is asking you to get ready. This is your moment. The question now is, are you ready to step into the divine purpose that God has planned for you from the beginning? The time is now, and everything that has happened has been leading you to this moment of divine revelation and transformation. God's master plan has been unfolding long before you were even born, and right now it's coming to a head. You might not have seen it, but everything that has happened in your life has been leading you to this exact moment. Every trial you faced, every unexpected twist, and even the quiet, seemingly uneventful periods have all been pieces of a divine puzzle, intricately placed by God to guide you towards your purpose. Each setback, each heartache, each lonely night was not by chance. It was a part of the great narrative God has been weaving over the span of your life. Your story is far from random. It is a powerful thread within God's larger plan for you and the world around you. And right now, He's calling you into the fullness of that plan, urging you to step forward and embrace what's coming. God's plan has always been in motion, but you may not have seen it unfold until now. As humans, we are often confined to a limited perspective. We only see pieces of the grand picture, not the entire masterpiece. The trials that have tested your patience, the long periods of waiting, and even the moments where you felt completely alone, these were not punishments or accidents. They were divine preparations, intricately timed by a God who knows the beginning from the end. Isaiah 55:9 reminds us, "As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." You see, God operates on a different level of time and understanding, one that we can't fully comprehend. While we may wonder why things are taking so long, God has already seen the end result, and He knows that His timing will bring forth something far greater than we could ever expect. The truth is, God's timing is perfect beyond our understanding. We live in a world that thrives on immediacy. We want answers now. We want solutions now. We want to see our prayers answered yesterday. But God doesn't work on our timeline. He works according to His divine and eternal plan, which is always designed for our highest good. Each day of waiting, each silent season has been carefully designed to prepare you for this moment. God's delays are not denials. They are divine detours leading you towards something that will far surpass your expectations. Psalm 27:14 says, "Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord." It's in that waiting that God does some of His greatest work in our lives, refining us, strengthening us, and preparing us for the breakthroughs that are coming. But here's the reality: there are invisible forces at work. The spiritual realm is active, moving behind the scenes to shape your destiny. While we often focus on what's visible, what we can touch and see with our physical eyes, the truth is that much of what God is doing in our lives happens in the unseen. Every prayer, every word spoken in faith, every moment of surrender is being woven into the fabric of the divine story. God's hand is actively moving even when it seems like nothing is happening on the surface. Those little decisions, the quiet moments of obedience, the coincidences that weren't actually coincidental, those are all pieces of God's greater plan unfolding. God has been guiding you through what seems like small steps, but those small steps have been leading you to something far greater. It may not have always made sense, but now looking back, you can see how each moment was necessary. It wasn't random. It was all a part of God's greater design for you. The struggles you faced were never meant to defeat you. They were meant to strengthen you, to prepare you for the weight of what's coming. The path you've walked, though difficult at times, has been the one that will lead you to the moment of divine breakthrough. The unseen forces that have been at work influencing events and people are now coming together for your good. God has been at work even in the things you couldn't see or understand, and now you are ready to step into the fullness of His plan. Take a moment to reflect on your life. Consider the battles you've fought, the moments of doubt, the pain you've endured, but also think about the victories, the times when you were lifted up, and the quiet whispers of encouragement that kept you going. Those moments were not accidents. They were the work of God guiding you through every season. Your experiences have shaped you, molded you, and refined you for the purpose you are about to walk into. Think about the relationships that came into your life at just the right time, the doors that were opened when you thought all was lost, and the moments when you felt God's presence in the most unexpected ways. All of it, every joy, every sorrow, every high, and every low, was part of God's preparation for this moment. Every struggle, every moment of doubt, and every painful experience has been leading you to this divine revelation. You may not have understood it then, but now as you stand on the brink of something monumental, you can see how every part of your life has been intertwined in God's perfect plan. The unseen forces, the angels, the spiritual battles, the whispers of God's voice guiding you have all been setting the stage for this moment. God has been preparing you for a purpose greater than you could ever have imagined, and it's time to step into it. You are about to experience something that will forever change the course of your life. God's hand is moving in your life right now, and the moment of breakthrough is closer than you realize. As you step into this new season, remember that what you have gone through was not in vain. Every pain, every heartache, every moment of waiting has led you to this divine moment. The unseen forces have been aligning the universe to bring you to this place. God is now ready to reveal what He has been preparing you for all along. It's time for the shift to happen. It's time for you to step into the fullness of your destiny. And as you do, remember that God has been with you every step of the way, preparing you for the divine breakthrough that is about to unfold in your life. As you stand on the edge of this moment, chosen ones, you may begin to feel it deep within your spirit, the unmistakable stirring that something massive is on the horizon. It's not just a fleeting feeling, it's a profound inner knowing that cannot be ignored. Perhaps it's a sudden shift in your thoughts, a change in your intuition, or a vision that seems to come out of nowhere. You might have moments where the ordinary suddenly feels extraordinary, where the mundane tasks of everyday life seem to have hidden meaning. These are not mere coincidences, chosen ones. These are divine clues, spiritual whispers that God has placed along your path to show you that the time has come. You've been receiving signs, whether through feelings, visions, dreams, or unexpected thoughts, and each one is leading you to this very moment. These signs are not random. They are divine markers placed there by God to show you that something huge is about to unfold in your life. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." This is God's guidance pointing you in the right direction and preparing you for what's to come. Do you feel it? The Spirit is moving, and you are being drawn towards something greater than you could have ever imagined. It's important to recognize these spiritual clues when they come. Have you noticed that you're beginning to see things in a different light? It's as though your perspective has shifted, and you can no longer view the world through the same lens you once did. Life might feel more vivid, more connected, more purposeful. You may find yourself paying attention to things you once overlooked, those little nudges, the synchronicities, the quiet moments that now seem laden with significance. These are not random occurrences. They are reminders that God is present in every aspect of your life, working behind the scenes and guiding your every step. Think about the people who have entered your life at just the right time, the seemingly chance encounters that left you with a sense of clarity or peace. Reflect on the conversations that opened your eyes to something you needed to see, or the moments when you felt an overwhelming sense of peace despite the chaos around you. All of these are signs of God's presence, His hand at work in your daily life. It's a beautiful reminder that you are not alone, that He is actively involved in your journey, guiding you, shaping you, and preparing you for what's ahead. This shift in perspective is vital because it opens your eyes to the divine nature of your experiences. When you recognize God's presence in the little things, it changes how you approach every part of your life. Romans 8:28 tells us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Every encounter, every challenge, and every change in direction is part of the greater plan God has for you. There's no such thing as a wasted moment in your journey, chosen one. Everything you've experienced has led you to this point, and it's all been orchestrated by the Creator Himself. The seemingly random decisions you made, the paths you took, the people you met, each of these things was a divine appointment. As you start to see this divine presence in your daily life, you'll begin to understand that God has been walking with you, preparing you, and equipping you for this very moment. But there is something else you may be feeling, a growing sense of anticipation. You can feel it, can't you? The world around you seems to be shifting, almost as if it is holding its breath, waiting for the moment when everything changes. It's more than just excitement, it's a deep knowing that something big is on the verge of breaking through. You felt this buildup, this tension in the air, and it's unlike anything you've ever experienced before. It's as though everything around you is aligning and the atmosphere is pregnant with the potential of something profound. The shift is coming, and it feels different this time. You can sense it in your spirit, in the very core of who you are. Romans 8:19 says, "For the creation waits in eager expectation for the children of God to be revealed." The world itself is waiting for the chosen ones to step into their full calling. And the moment that is about to unfold will not only change your life, but will impact the world around you. This growing sense of anticipation is not just a fleeting feeling, it's a divine alert that the time is almost here. It's the Holy Spirit preparing you for what's to come, stirring your spirit and heightening your awareness. This is the moment you've been preparing for, whether you realized it or not. The growing sense that something huge is about to happen isn't just an emotional reaction. It is the buildup of God's plan coming to fruition. The spiritual forces, the unseen hands at work, are aligning everything in your life for this moment of breakthrough. You've been walking the path, and now you're about to step into something that will change the course of your life forever. So as you feel this anticipation, building trust in it, trust in the process, trust in God's timing, and trust that everything you've been through has been leading you here to this divine moment. When the breakthrough comes, it will not be just a personal victory. It will be a moment of revelation for the world around you. You will walk in the fullness of your purpose, and the shift you've been feeling will manifest in ways you never imagined. The world is about to see the fullness of who you were, always meant to be, and it's going to be nothing short of extraordinary. Keep your heart open, keep your faith strong, and be ready, because what is coming will exceed your expectations. As you stand on the brink of the incredible shift that's about to unfold, it's crucial that you trust the divine process, even when it feels unclear. It's easy to become anxious or uncertain when things don't seem to make sense, when the path ahead isn't visible, or when the way forward seems obscured by challenges. But remember this: God's plan is always in motion, even when you can't see it. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." Trusting in God's plan doesn't require full clarity of the steps ahead. It requires full faith that He has already mapped out the path and that you are exactly where you need to be. Even when it seems unclear, even when the path ahead is foggy, God's hand is at work guiding you toward your destiny. This trust is what will carry you through the moments of doubt, the waiting, and the uncertainty. Encouraging patience in the waiting seasons can be difficult, but it's in those seasons that God is preparing you for what's next. When you surrender to His timing and trust that He's working behind the scenes, you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding. Even when things are not happening as quickly as you expect or desire, know that God is using this time to refine you, to strengthen your character, and to make sure that when your breakthrough comes, you're fully equipped to handle it. It's not about rushing ahead to the next step. It's about trusting that every moment is an integral part of the journey. Now, as the shift begins to unfold, it's essential that you prepare yourself spiritually and mentally. The coming change will require a strong foundation, and that foundation is built on faith. You must make time to connect with God in deeper ways through prayer, meditation, worship, and spending time in His Word. It's important to nurture your relationship with Him now, so you can rely on that connection when everything around you feels uncertain. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." The stillness you cultivate will be your strength in the chaos. Spiritually, you must root yourself in God's promises, His love, and His sovereignty. The world may seem to be in turmoil, but as a chosen one, you are called to remain anchored in the peace of Christ. Mentally, it's important to prepare for the change that's coming by embracing a mindset of resilience. The shift may bring unexpected challenges, new responsibilities, and even moments of difficulty. But those challenges are not meant to break you. They are meant to strengthen you. Mental preparation means setting aside fear and embracing faith. It means learning how to quiet the noise of the world and focus on God's voice alone. Fear may try to creep in, as it always does when change is on the horizon, but you must refuse to let it take root. Instead, choose faith. Choose confidence in God's power. When external chaos surrounds you, remember that the peace of God will keep you centered. Choose to believe that God's plan is bigger than anything you may face, and trust that He is with you every step of the way. As a chosen one, you are not simply a passive observer. In this divine moment, you are called to be an active vessel of change. God has designed you to play a pivotal role in the unfolding of His plan, and your part is far more significant than you may realize. The changes you are about to witness are not just personal, they are part of a larger global shift. You are a key player in this transformation. You are being positioned to influence those around you, to shine a light in the darkness, and to offer hope where there is despair. Your faith, your actions, and your obedience will ripple out, impacting not only your own life, but the lives of those you touch. Consider the power of your presence and your influence. As you walk in alignment with God's plan, the people around you will notice the difference. Your peace, your confidence, your unwavering trust in God will be like a beacon to those who are lost, struggling, or unsure of what's happening in the world. You will become a source of strength for others, and in turn, your obedience to God will draw others toward Him. Matthew 5:14-16 reminds us, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." The impact you will have on others cannot be overstated. The way you handle this moment of change, the way you walk in faith, will serve as a powerful testimony to the world. You will lead others through this transformation, not by your words alone, but by the way you live by your actions and by the way you trust God in the unknown. Your light will shine brightly in this time of darkness, guiding others toward the truth and hope that only God can provide. You were chosen for this moment, not just for your own transformation, but for the transformation of those around you. Step into this calling with confidence, knowing that you are part of something much bigger than yourself, and your role is essential in the divine unfolding of God's plan. Embrace the change that's coming, knowing that it is a part of God's perfect timing. Trust in the process, prepare spiritually and mentally, and remember that you are being positioned as a vessel of change in this world. You have been chosen for such a time as this, and the impact you will have is limitless. Be bold, be courageous, be ready. The moment you've been waiting for, chosen ones, is drawing closer with every passing day. The time has come for something huge, something far beyond what you could have imagined to unfold in your life. But what exactly does this mean for you? What is this huge event that's just around the corner? The revelation you're about to experience is not just a shift, it's a powerful transformation. This isn't just a momentary breakthrough. This is the beginning of a spiritual awakening that will change everything. You've been walking through life, facing trials, enduring hardships, and wondering what the purpose of it all was. Now everything will come into focus. Your struggles, your pain, your waiting. It has all been leading you to this divine intervention. The transformation that's coming will touch every part of you. It will be a breakthrough in purpose, a moment when everything you've been striving for, everything you've been working toward, suddenly makes sense. You will receive the clarity and direction you've longed for. For the chosen ones, this revelation will ignite something deep within, unlocking the fullness of your destiny. It's as if the veil that's been over your eyes will be lifted and you will see clearly for the first time. What you have been called to do, what you've been chosen for, will now be revealed in full. The time for walking in confusion is over. This is your moment to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. But with this powerful transformation comes divine protection and guidance. As you move toward this pivotal moment in your life, you are not walking alone. God's hand is upon you, guiding your every step. He has seen the challenges you faced. He has heard your prayers, and He has been preparing you for this very moment. Psalm 91:11 says, "For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. You are protected." Chosen one, and God will not let you falter. In this season of transformation, you can walk forward with confidence, knowing that His divine protection is surrounding you. The obstacles that once seemed impossible to overcome are now becoming stepping stones to your breakthrough. God has already gone ahead of you, clearing the path and preparing you for the next phase of your journey. This moment marks the beginning of a new season in your life. The season of confusion, waiting, and struggle is coming to a close, and a fresh start is unfolding before you. Isaiah 43:19 reminds us, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" The new season that lies ahead will be one of dramatic change, a complete shift in your life path. The direction you are headed now is divinely orchestrated, and as you step forward, everything will align with God's perfect will. Expect dramatic changes in your life. Relationships will shift, opportunities will arise, and doors will open that you never thought possible. The old season is passing away, and God is ushering you into a new season of growth, purpose, and influence. It's time to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the abundant future God has for you. This is not just a season of transformation, it's a season of empowerment. God has been preparing you for this, and now He is releasing you into the fullness of your calling. The challenges you've faced, the doubts you've wrestled with, and the pain you've endured have all been refining you for this very moment. You are about to see the manifestation of everything you've prayed for, everything you've believed in. You are not who you once were, and you are not stepping into what you once knew. This new beginning will propel you into a future where you are walking in your true purpose, filled with divine clarity and direction. As you embrace this powerful transformation, know that God's protection is with you every step of the way, and the journey ahead will be marked by extraordinary breakthroughs, divine favor, and the fulfillment of your calling. As we come to the end of this powerful message, take a moment to reflect on the journey you've been on. The twists, the turns, the highs, and the lows. Every part of your life has led to this moment, and the significance of what is unfolding now is far greater than you can fully comprehend. You've been walking a path that God has set before you, a path filled with divine purpose and intentionality. Every challenge, every victory, and every silent season has been part of God's plan to bring you to this pivotal moment. What is about to manifest in your life is not just a coincidence, it is the fulfillment of God's promises, a powerful revelation that will forever change your life. You chosen one are a key part of God's greater plan. You were never meant to walk this life alone, and you were never meant to struggle in vain. What's coming is a monumental shift, not just for you, but for the world around you. You are being prepared for something that will shape not only your future, but the future of those you impact. God has been working behind the scenes, aligning every piece of your life for this divine moment. You have been handpicked for this. You are destined for greatness, and as you step into this new season, know that everything that has happened has been leading you to this point. As you move forward, it's crucial to stay prepared, trusting, and expectant. The breakthrough is imminent, and God is calling you to walk in full confidence, knowing that He has already set things in motion. Don't let doubt or fear keep you from stepping into the divine shift that's about to take place. Now is the time to fully embrace your purpose, to trust in God's plan, and to keep your heart open to the incredible opportunities that are coming your way. Remain rooted in your faith and know that God is with you every step of the way. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe for more divine messages and updates. God is revealing new things every day, and you don't want to miss out on what He has planned for you. Also, I invite you to comment below, what signs have you noticed in your life? How are you preparing for the huge shift that is ahead? Your story may inspire someone else who is walking through the same journey. Remember, chosen ones, the moment has arrived. God has already set everything in motion, and you are about to witness something huge, something that will transform your life forever. The time is now. Trust the process, stay expectant, and walk boldly into your divine purpose. Your breakthrough is here.